Huh. Managed to reveal coal while I was at it. So, yeah. Sitting here digging all of this out. Gathering up all the items. Enjoying the experience raining down from the ceiling as I gather up all of this lovely coal. I see. I shall probably need to excavate down here as I let's go ahead and eat. Okay, dig out all of this. I will, of course, want a torch at my feet because there's gravel above the coal. Yeah, so the gravel is acting on these slabs as though it is landing on a torch, despite the fact that I'm on the upper portion, meaning I should not need to encounter such a situation where the gravel will break itself. Not that I'm complaining all that much, mind you. It's just a bit of a bug. While I am enjoying the presence of this feature, it is not an intended feature of the game. That being said, I don't think Enderman picking me up was also an intended feature of the game either, but I'm pretty sure that happened at some point as well, so I don't know. My Minecraft is kind of weird. I kind of like it. I'm definitely used to what's known as a high degree of strangeness, meaning I don't really mind so much when things get weird because I'm just used to it. It's like, oh, look, another weird thing. It's like, aren't you gonna freak out? Aren't you gonna panic? Why? Because weird things are happening. Yeah, they are. And it's like, wow, you're just not fazed at all. Okay. It's like, yeah, I mean, why would I be? What's to be worried about? It's not like there's anything too scary or strange going on. It's just, okay, so my game has a few unique lines of code. That's perfectly fine. You know? I'm not sure how the unique lines of code got there, and I don't really mind all that much, but you know what? It's fine. You know? I know it's not Herobrine, because Herobrine doesn't exist. And if it does, well, it would probably appear like right over there and then just slowly walk its way towards me as I run away in terror. I'd probably just dig through the floor here and drop down into the mine below and run back up to base. Now I'm getting myself thinking about Herobrine. That's just stupid. I'm just going to continue digging. So yeah. The various events that have occurred in my Minecraft save could be defined as weird, strange, unusual. You could give it a lot of fancy titles, but the simple, short and sweet of it all is that, it doesn't really matter what all has happened. The point is, this is a Let's Play. So, let's just record videos, upload them to YouTube, remind people to like, comment, subscribe, check out my Patreon page in the About section of my YouTube profile, and hope that someone decides to give me a bunch of money so that I can upgrade my computer so I can play this on PC instead of phone the whole time. Because, while phone is nice, sure makes farming easier, the entire concept kind of is ruined by the fact that I really miss playing with mods. I so loved using Applied Energistics. The Applied Energistics mod was great because you had to craft the recipe before you could automate the recipe, which means you had to show that you knew how to build the recipe before you could actually automate the recipe. I loved that about Applied Energistics too. I don't know if that's in the current version of Applied Energistics, but I know that the Botania mod is quite highly evolved by this point. Or maybe I'm thinking of Ars Magica. I think I'm thinking of Ars Magica. Still, like, the mods are looking great these days. I love them. You know, they're looking amazing. I think there's one more. Yeah, because there's the andesite line still. There we go. But yeah, the mods are looking very amazing these days in Minecraft, and I really want to get back to playing modded Minecraft. However, I'm stuck on mobile. Mobile is not known for modded Minecraft, especially if you want to keep earning achievements in your game. You kind of have to disable achievements in order to play with mods, which is sad. You really should be able to play modded Minecraft on mobile as easily as you can play on the Java version. But the problem is, people don't like building scripts in C++, because C++ is a very difficult programming language. So people don't like it, because it's hard. Not only is it hard to learn, it's difficult to use. You can accidentally cause so many errors just on accident. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with C++. There's a lot of things that can go right with C++. The differential between C++ and Java is quite thorough. One of them is, of course, course, very simple, very easy to use. The other one is Bedrock Edition, which is not as simple and easy to use because Bedrock Edition, simply by virtue of difficult programming language, you know, not much else to be done about it. Let me organize all of my cobblestone. Really? That's all the cobblestone I got? That is not a lot of cobble. Okay, well, is what it is. Dirt. Yep. Granite, diorite, andesite, more andesite, polished granite, gravel, flint, more gravel. Let me actually move this over to here. Polished andesite. And now, over to this chest, as well as depositing the 19 iron, which will, of course, use up almost one full dried kelp block. Deposit the emeralds. I got 5 emeralds. Jeez. Oh, and I have gold in my hotbar. Nice. Deposit the torches. So yeah, another thing that Bedrock Edition is supposed to have fixed, this arrow right here is supposed to reset when it runs out of fuel and or runs out of items. However, I have noticed on multiple occasions that this arrow will be partially filled while the furnace is off. After the furnace completes its task, which of course means that the furnace has not had that issue resolved. Right, I need granite, so I need to grab this granite, and I need to take granite over to here, whereupon I craft a bunch of polished granite, and then I finish off the stack of regular granite into polished granite using the stone cutter, because I needed to craft just a few extra blocks. And now I have all of the granite that I need, I hope. Hopefully. I did manage to check my YouTube analytics, and the YouTube analytics told me that just 2 days ago, I managed to get almost, I think it was 100 or 1,000 viewers. I forget which. But that's great, because that means my channel is really starting to expand. That means that I will be able to very soon, that means I will be able to very soon have the 1,000 subscribers that I will need to start live streaming. I need 1,000 subscribers. So when I say it helps me and helps the channel, I'm really not joking. If I get 1,000 viewers, I can start live streaming this. And then you guys can shout at me in the comments of my live stream, while I honestly probably ignore the comments of my live stream because I'm on phone, so there's not much I can really do. But I am technically otherwise qualified. I just need to have enough subscribers. Once I get enough subscribers, I will have everything that I need in order to live stream. Theoretically. I don't know about hardware requirements. I don't know how well my phone will be able to handle live streaming. But in theory, I'll be fine. In theory. I just need the subscribers. Which is why it's a good time to mention to like the video if you've not already liked the video, comment on the video if you've not already commented on the video, and of course, always remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified of all of my content and not just what's recommended. That way you're able to keep up with the very rapidly altering changes I am making to my base of operations here. As I continue to expand, you're able to stay notified, stay in the loop. You're also able to share the video with your friends, of course. Give you something to talk about while you're discussing what to do with your immense boredom as we work our way through the COVID-19 crisis and quarantine and all that. Which, by the way, I really don't expect the quarantine to ever really end, because it's just good common sense to always wear some form of mask when you go out. Not only does it help protect you from pollution damage. Of course I would jump down onto the cactus. Not only does it help protect you from pollution, but it also protects others from getting sick from you. As long as you're wearing your mask properly. You need to remember that the mask needs to cover not just your mouth, but your nose as well, because the specific thing that you're trying to prevent is you don't want the material, the COVID, to get in your sinuses. You don't want it to reach a mucous membrane specifically. Now, a good portion of these membranes are in your mouth. A good portion of these membranes are in your mouth. However, there is also a very large portion of mucous membranes in your sinuses, your nose. So if you don't cover your nose, then you're essentially not wearing a mask. The covering of the nose is an essential part of wearing the mask. That's not an optional thing. A lot of people don't really realize that, but that's true. That's just physics. That's not me saying, oh, you should wear a mask. No, that's me just saying physics. Okay? Science. To paraphrase the show Breaking Bad, I think it was. I've not watched Breaking Bad, but to paraphrase Breaking Bad, Science, bitches. You know? You gotta just know your science, because otherwise you're just gonna die, and that's not fun. Like, people don't want to die, so don't kill them. Like, suicide by stupidity is not a good way to go. Trust me. There's a reason why there's an entire series called, what was it? Dumb Ways to Die? Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. There's a song about it, okay? If there's a song about there being dumb ways to die, you really need to pay attention, because suddenly, like, you're getting told by music that there's really stupid ways you could end up perishing, and that's not a good thing. You don't want to die. Here we go. So as you can see, I have no items to smelt, I have no fuel, I have no product. Yet, there is quite clearly a progress meter on that arrow. There's clearly progress there. Now, if I put something in, it resets that progress. However, the display of that progress was supposed to have been fixed. That display is not supposed to display. It's not supposed to be there anymore. So that's broken. Gravel blocks breaking upon landing on upper half slabs as well as stairs. That's also broken. Gravel is not supposed to do that. Let's see. I need a shovel. Put the shovel there. I need a pickaxe. And I need a block of iron. Deposit the iron. Grab the gold. Grab the kelp. Deposit the kelp. Now I can go ahead and move this down to here. I can move these chests down, because these have all been unused so far. So they're all empty. Meaning I can just plop them down, no problem. Okay. Now for the fun part. Whee! Make it rain. Okay. Deposit all of this cobblestone. that should be... Yeah, see, this is a problem. I broke a full... Oh, there's the rest. I was going to say, I broke a full storage chest of cobblestone, and it didn't drop all the cobble. That would have been a problem. But instead, it did end up breaking it, dropping it. It just didn't drop all on the same height. Boop, 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 boop. Now, if I had a hopper, I'd just hook up a hopper to these, because this is very straightforward. That being said, Minecraft Bedrock Edition hoppers are a bit more chaotic than their Java counterparts, because the Java counterparts always pull here to here. You know, they'll always pull that way first, and then that way second. And as a result, it's a very straightforward process. However, Bedrock Edition does not always follow that rule, which can, of course, prove to be a bit of a problem. Obviously. Yeah, just any hopper would actually be an improvement here, because then the hopper could just start filling in the items even when I'm just breaking the treasure chests. The hopper can pick up the items and start filtering it in. Boop, 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 boop. Now, yeah, I could go in and I could manually grab each stack of cobblestone. However, where's the fun in that? When I could just break the chest that I'm going to need to break anyways. You know? I'm going to need to break this thing anyways. Might as well. Okay, onwards to the next one. Alright, this one wasn't full yet, was it? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's see, I need... There we go. Now, this one's going to prove interesting. Because of that. Well, that and because it happened to also be the exact timing for when my axe broke. I will, however, be moving these over here. Let's see. I want those. I want those. Alright. That can go down because I'm actually really low on the granite supply, so yeah. Okay. Gravel. 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 Show you I had the gravel over there. Flint was over there. Cobble, well, mossy cobble. Dirt. Hiccups. And last but not least, the treasure itself. Let's see, we've got the iron, we've got the gold, which I actually need to craft into gold blocks. I have enough for a diamond block at the moment. That is amazing. However, I will most likely... I really want to craft a diamond sword. Or diamond axe. I want to craft so much diamond stuff right now. But I don't. I don't craft the diamond stuff right now because if I did, I would probably end up doing something stupid with it, such as dye or something. So instead, I will place that there. I actually need that, so give me that back. I'll place these here because I'm just always using them down here. Since this is a very clear and open area that's also very secure, no, I'll take them with. What else? I suppose I can put that there. Actually, There we go. No, I like it better like this. I like this. Like that? Yeah, like that. Okay. That can go down there. Yeah. This is looking alright. Furnace, fuel, crafting table. I need planks. And then I need sticks. I'm also going to need an axe, so I should craft that now. Then I need more planks. Now I can put away the log. Now, actually want to open that back up. Now I can ferry all of this back to the surface, whereupon I will acquire a lot more stuff. Give me those logs back. I want to craft the fence gates for this thing. I don't think 8 is enough, but does it really need to be up against a block? Okay, where did I put that? Placed a fence gate somewhere. Oh. Right there. Okay, well, in that case... There. It's up against a block, technically. Just couldn't be floating. Well, it's not floating, technically. Gonna need more. Okay, so more fence gates. How many more? At least 3. Okay. So I need to go mine this out. Get back here. So I can get in the fence gate area, I can just sit here perfectly safe. And then place that, clears out all the water. Again, I am so happy that I made use of the lanterns, the jack-o'-lanterns. Because if I hadn't, then this would be a much more worrisome time period for me, simply by virtue of needing to deal with all of the... Over. needing to deal with the lighting situation. There, got it. Okay. So I can open that, open that. Ow. Okay. That is that water column, done and dusted, as they say. That's a phrase that I picked up from watching the YouTuber Mumbo Jumbo. A wonderful vanilla Minecrafter, very skilled at redstone. However, if you get him in the modding community of Minecraft, Mumbo is decently helpless. Mostly because Mumbo seems to lack the ability to explore due process. Mumbo is very skilled at remembering redstone logic circuits. However, Mumbo does not seem to possess the capacity to implement the research behind the logic. He doesn't seem to be able to map it out, as it were. Which can prove difficult when you're trying out mods, because when you're exploring a mod for the first time and you literally know nothing about it, the primary thing you want to do is, of course, map out what you can do. You need to figure out what you can do. You know, it's a very straightforward concept, not very complicated. To paraphrase Sword Art Online Abridged, episode 7, I believe it was, it's so simple a child could figure it out. To which Asuna said, "Don't you say a word, Kirito," because Kirito was getting ready to laugh because in Sword Art Online Abridged, Asuna, the I believe it would be co-protagonist, had the issue where she didn't know how to open the menu. And so, in the first episode, when Kirito got the really cool-looking trench coat, Asuna was like, "Well, I want half the coat. I did half the work." And it's like, "All right, fine. I'll give you the coat. Just send me a trade request." And she was like, "Oh, how do I do that?" And he said, "Oh, it's real simple. All you gotta do is open your menu." And she went, "You bastard." It's like, yes. You want it? Fine. Just send me a trade request. It's in your menu. Which, of course, the menu in Sword Art Online is supposed to be very simple. You just swipe down. Where do I want to install this? I don't want it submerged like I had it before, because that made it difficult to reach. I might actually want to move my storage over to here, because this looks to be a slightly better position. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I could put the furnace, for example, dead center. I think I will move this. Click that. there. Put the furnace here. Wait, do I want it here? No. I want the furnace. Where do I want the furnace? This is a good question. I never really thought about where I'd want my furnace. I suppose... Well, this is going to be a central point, so I suppose I want the furnace actually where I put that. So I want to remove that. Place the furnace. Then I want to put the fuel back in the furnace because that's kind of important. I'm going to want my crafting table nearby. I suppose I could put it right in front of the furnace, but I might want to save that for a barrel, so I'll put it over here. The next thing I want is to place this. For that, I want that there. Then I want... Right, I moved those. Okay, so I want... here. I want to have double chests flanking the furnace. That does not withstand being floating. Okay, good to know. I shall need to retrieve my diamond pickaxe if I want to move the enchanting table. My diamond pickaxe, of course, being all the way up in my base, so that's going to be difficult. I shall leave that lantern for now because I still need to place that fence post in. It's going to make things easier. Plus it also keeps things nice and lit. Gotta keep it lit. Yeah. Kazune. That was my dad. Let's see. So I got all this cobblestone over here. That's fine. I need... What do I need? I need to place down the grindstone, obviously. Where am I going to move the enchanting table since its current location is occupied? If I'm going to want it to have that specific range of access, I'm going to want to move it, I suppose, to this side. So that's going to go over here, which means the grindstone will probably want to be, let's see, if it's here, then the bookshelves will go out to here, wrap around, line up with that, Wrap around to here. Line up with here. Let's see. I suppose I will want the grindstone there, I suppose. And then the anvil on the polished granite. Because I will want an anvil, of course. Let's see. What else is there? Put away the various things that have cluttered my inventory. Right, I still need to go up to my base and deposit a bunch of stuff. That being said, I now have so many jack-o'-lanterns. So many lanterns that I am able to either expand my mine, which I could do. I could easily do that. I might do that. There we go. I could expand the mine quite easily. I do need to install more of these lanterns, specifically on the on the polished granite line, it looks like. Okay, so one of them goes here. And then, let's see. I'm standing on top of that. Then I want it here. This way until I hit the lantern, which will be really obvious because everything's going to light up just like that. And now I can just count out the blocks. I don't want to go jumping down there because, you know, I'm really high up. So that could prove painful. But I'll just use my iron pickaxe for now. But now that I have a lot of progress on all of this, we can really see where I need to improve, where I need to upgrade it. I just ride back. That's one of the biggest benefits of a minecart is you're able to eat while traveling at a high rate of speed. That's truly one of the biggest benefits. Okay, so this is a good time to start transferring items over. Simply because A, I need to start smelting items down again. And B, I need more iron. Crafted into pickaxes. C, I need more stone pickaxes. And lastly, D, I need to get a bigger storage device. So I have a Patreon page if you want to send me money so that I can start upgrading my hardware. I, of course, also have a YouTube channel, so if you just want to leave a comment, leave a like on the video. Helps me, helps the channel, tells YouTube this is the type of content which you want to continue seeing on your YouTube feed. Definitely useful for helping my channel grow. Allows me to get more publicity on YouTube simply by virtue of people being able to see my content more. They will have it suggested to them in their newsfeed. If you continue to like my videos, comment on the videos, etc., etc. The